Shabbat Shalom, friends, welcome to another video. After a long time, because of some health issues, I am able again to record videos. So, in this week's Torah Portion Devarim, we come to the last book of our Torah, and we can say that Moshe, our great leader, is doing a summary in 34 chapters, a summary of all the history, all the laws, all what happened in the 4 books before. And it's all about words, how we express words. And this Torah portion gives a good example how words can affect and influence people. We are now here as well in a position to think about it, how we talk and express ourselves to others and to our environment. Because every word and every sentence has an impact and has an effect on the other side. So we can decide, that's the Jewish thing. We can decide on the one hand, we can use good words, nice words to interact with each other. On the other hand, we can use bad words. And we all know that nowadays it is really hard to resist using bad words and to keep clean on these words, because on the mass media and the social media, such bad words have a great influence, gained a great influence, and there's a missing point that the good and friendly words are getting less. So what does it mean? If we look again to the Torah portion, the Devarim, Moshe is talking to the people, to his people. He knows that his life will end soon and he will die, and because he will not lead his people to the promised land. So what does he do? He speaks to his people, and for the first time he speaks from his perspective. In the Torah portions and in the 4 books before, we only have listened and learned that it is written in a third person perspective, not in the first person perspective. So this is the very important aspect. And Moshe remembers and talks to the people that we know that 12 persons looked out to the promised land, and 10 informed the people, and they had bad news, and only 2 had good news, so hopeful news. People of Israel got fearful. Does Moshe do the same in his summary, in his talk? No, he doesn't. He changes the words, and not to fear his people again, and so that they have to do another 40 years of turn. One last aspect again about words. If we listen to words, if we hear words, if we are in conversation with each other when we're talking, we have again decision to listen respectfully to the words because this person is elderly or in a higher position, and to accept it. And we may think it is disrespectful to correct him or to reply to him. But may it not be as well important to correct in a polite way his words and to discuss it? We have again the decision that God gave us, the power of decision, because we are humans. We can decide how we act and behave with each other. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a Shavua Tov, and see you next time again.